What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my channel. This is Birdman Boxing Thoughts. And I'm doing a recap of these fights. We had some good fights last night. Now, I didn't do a recap of Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda, so here we go. We're going to do a quick recap of that. Now, like I said, Shakur was excited. He seemed very confident before this fight. Go tune into my video, the Boxing Thoughts before the match, and I pretty much called it. He was able to do his thing. He didn't run. He stood there, and I like seeing that. I don't like seeing him taking so many punches, but he's no Mayweather, and you're going to get hit. You can't swim without getting wet. But shout out to Shakur. He did his thing how he was supposed to, like I thought he would against Zepeda. A volume puncher, kind of flat-footed, and don't move his head much. So he was down right there for the pickings for Shakur Stevenson, and he picked him off, and he looked great. He did his thing. I can't say anything bad about Shakur. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see this running and all this other stuff like he did against De Los Santos. I still think he should rematch De Los Santos. I think he should get that one in. I don't think he should be dodging De Los Santos. Get that off your record. Get that blemish off of that. Handle your business, Shakur. But again, good job, Shakur. That was a quick recap of that. And I'm done with that. Now, my man Usyk, man, 38 years old. 30 great, I should call that. Because, I mean, he didn't look 38 at all. That dude was handling his business. I mean, he was like just all over. Just that jab was nice from round one. Round one was hitting Dubois with that jab like pow, like ooh, on the money. And then I like how he got his hand movement and all this stuff. Well, he's southpaw. He got the right hand in front. I'm sorry. He do it like this and he move it around just to get the opponent looking around, and then he pow, he stick that in there. Beautiful work by Usyk. I mean, he's gonna retire undefeated. I don't see nobody beating Usyk. I mean, Dubois was more confident. He was trying to handle his business. He wasn't sticking to his jab enough. He was too slow. He was too slow. I mean, he was trying to walk him down, but Usyk just circling out of that just easy, taking the young man to school, like teaching him a boxing lesson in 4K, just right in front of his face. I mean, but Usyk is just one of those great fighters. I mean, he didn't conquer boxing pretty much. He's up there with Mayweather. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. At least that's how I feel. You know, but Dubois, he shouldn't hold his head down. He lost to a superior fighter, a great fighter, a world champion, and somebody that's going to go in the books. And, you know, he's going to go down as one of the best. So, Usyk, keep your head up. You're still young. You can come back from this here. You know what I'm saying? It's not no big deal. But the match was beautiful. What? Dubois, you can come back from this. Usyk handled his business. If I said that wrong, forgive me for that. Dubois, you guys know what I mean. He can come back from this. He's still young. Usyk, just beautiful display of boxing, beautiful display of footwork. I mean, if you guys want to box, if you guys like boxing, you can learn a lot from Usyk. I mean, he just, wow, all I can say. Now, the reason why you came to this channel, because what I have in the title, and that's Manny, Pacquiao, and Mario Barrios. Wow, was I wrong? I was wrong. I was wrong. I thought this wasn't going to be a good fight. I thought it was going to be a one-way butt whipping just on Mario Barrios' side. Like he was just going to just spank the old man. I mean, 46 years old. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao. He made us old guys look good. I mean, Manny was doing his thing. It wasn't the 8-punch combination, the 7-punch combinations, but it was sticking. It was movement. It was Manny Pacquiao looking almost like vintage Manny Pacquiao. I mean, as much as he could at 46 years old. If you didn't see this fight, go watch this fight. That was a good fight. It was a good fight. I think a younger Manny Pacquiao, even with the same performance, say about 36 instead of 46, they'd have gave Manny Pacquiao the win. But this is business. This is politics. This is what it is. Mario is the younger man. He's more marketable. He's somebody that's going to be able to go on into the sport. They can make money with Mario Barrios. I mean, they can make money with Pacquiao too. Look at that crowd. The crowd was for Manny Pacquiao. At the same time, this business, this politics, they kind of go with the younger guy. So maybe they robbed Pacquiao in this one. Maybe they robbed him and gave it a draw. I think Manny did enough to win the crowd over. I think Manny did enough to win the rounds and basically steal the rounds. Old veteran moves, something we used to see in boxing back in the day, like Sugar Ray Leonard and things of that nature, or boxers of that expertise. They know how to come back and just steal the round, get the judges to look at, oh, this boxer did his thing. You know, just that little, I think even Della Hall used to do it a little bit. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but just that little swagger, just that, be able to put those combinations there with perfect time and just to leave that memory on the judges. Like, hey, look what I just done. And you hear the crowd. And that's the thing. That's the thing. If you're in a boxing, Mario Barrios, and you fight against a legend, Pacquiao, and you know the crowd is for him, you got to keep that crowd quiet. And Mario didn't do that enough. He didn't do that enough. He didn't keep this crowd out of the match enough. And I think the young man know he got away with a draw. Even though he didn't look bad. I'm not saying Mario looked bad. He just looked slow against the old man. I think he would have stuck behind that jab. Y'all know I like the jab. Y'all been watching my videos. I'm a fan of the jab. I think it's very important to find your stick, your jab. There's different variations of the jab, different ways to throw the jab. But I think you should use the jab. I think if he would have stayed behind the jab, Mario, he would have been able to win the fight with the jab. I have to agree with the commentators. I don't agree with the commentators a whole lot, but this fight, I think they was calling it pretty accurate. At least 90-something% of the time. It was pretty much on the money. That was the point of the fight where they said Mario had to win the last 3 rounds to get the draw. And the judges gave Mario the last 3 rounds. It was a draw. Funny how that worked out. At the same time, there was a lot of swing rounds, and Pacquiao was the crowd favorite. Pacquiao was the legend. He wasn't the champion. And a lot of times these fights go the champion way, so that's another thing. Mario was the champion, and he was the younger man. So he got away with the draw. But good display of boxing. Mario done his thing. I don't think he was expecting Manny Pacquiao to be so great, to be so elusive, to be able to stick and move and jump in and out, something like the vintage Manny Pacquiao. I think Mario was expecting an older Pacquiao, somebody that just gonna be how he was against Ugas. You know, I think he was expecting that, and it wasn't. It wasn't. I don't know if Manny on that snack. I don't know if he got with Victor Conte. I don't know if he back with his old juice he used to drink. I'm just playing, you guys. I don't know if Manny on no steroids or anything like that. I used to think he was. You know, you never know what these guys are doing. I'm not a fan of steroids. I'm a fan of boxing. And that was a great display of boxing. Great fight, great fight. I mean, Manny did his thing, y'all. And look, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the comments. Keep liking these videos so I can bring you more videos like this. Until next time, YouTube, peace out.